Every journey begins with nature. Deep within mineral-rich earth deposits, high-grade bauxite ore is identified and prepped for large-scale extraction. Geological surveys ensure that only the purest deposits are selected, laying the groundwork for structural-grade aluminum alloys. Heavy electric excavators work with rhythmic precision, gathering tons of unrefined mineral deposits around the clock. Every scoop is monitored in real time, verifying density and mineral composition before the material ever leaves the extraction zone. Autonomous transport haulers convey the raw ore directly to the processing facility, establishing an uninterrupted supply line. Tons of raw material flow seamlessly onto high-capacity conveyors, marking the transition from natural resource to industrial refinement. Upon arrival, the raw material enters an automated sorting floor designed to separate high-grade ore from surrounding waste rock. High-speed optical sensors analyze every passing fragment, triggering instant air blasts that reject impurities in a fraction of a second. A multi-stage hydrodynamic wash strips away surface contamination, leaving pristine mineral concentrates ready for high-temperature smelting, thoroughly cleansed and prepped. The purified mineral concentrate meets the exact specifications required to forge aerospace-grade alloys. The concentrated alumina is transferred into a massive electric arc furnace, where extreme thermal energy initiates the most critical phase of its transformation. Subjected to thousands of degrees, the powder liquefies, purifying its chemical structure and forging an aerospace-grade alloy capable of bearing immense loads. The molten aluminum is precisely poured into heavy steel casting molds, radiating intense heat as it begins to take its initial solid form. As the liquid alloy cools, it solidifies into dense cylindrical billets. These raw metal cores serve as the foundation for the pod's structural chassis. The hardened billets are transferred to massive hydraulic presses, towering machines designed to force the heavy alloy into its intended aerodynamic shape. With millions of pounds of controlled pressure, the press slams down, instantly molding the thick metal into seamless, perfectly curved external panels. Automated rollers stretch the formed sheets over custom dies, ensuring perfect geometric alignment and maximum structural integrity for subterranean deployment. The newly formed chassis enters an environmentally sealed powder coating bay, where a friction-resistant exterior layer is carefully applied to the metal. Programmed robotic arms move with flawless precision, laying down a specialized matte gray finish that protects the vehicle against the harsh underground environment. High-speed automated buffing pads refine the surface, polishing the aerodynamic edges to eliminate micro-imperfections and finalize the vehicle's rugged exterior. With the protective shell complete, the chassis moves to the precision cutting unit where high-powered, 5-axis lasers slice through the hardened alloy. The laser operates with microscopic accuracy, effortlessly carving out the exact mounting points and access panels required to house the pod's complex sensor network. Automated extractors remove the heavy offcuts without scratching the delicate surface finish, ensuring every structural modification is clean and exact. The hollow shell now transitions to the primary assembly floor, where the vehicle's powerhouse, its high-density batteries and magnetic levitation drives, are systematically integrated. Automated pneumatic drivers secure the heavy internal components, locking the advanced propulsion systems into the frame with thousands of pounds of torque. While the heavy lifting is automated, specialized technicians oversee the integration, manually securing critical structural bracing to guarantee absolute reliability. The vehicle's true intelligence lies in its neural network. Skilled engineers take over to carefully thread the delicate fiber optic cabling required for autonomous navigation. This stage demands a level of intuition and meticulous care that only human hands can provide. An artisan touch ensuring the automated brain is flawlessly connected. Specialized diagnostic tools lock into the data ports, verifying that the physical connections are entirely secure and ready to transmit terabytes of environmental data. With the final sensor housing polished and secured, the complex assembly process is complete, yielding a fully integrated, highly intelligent transport vessel. Before it can be trusted to navigate the subterranean network, every completed transport pod must pass through a rigorous, multi-stage quality control chamber. Intense ultraviolet lighting floods the exterior, allowing automated optical systems to verify the absolute perfection of the protective powder coating and detect microscopic flaws. A high-fidelity laser grid scans the entire chassis, matching the physical geometry of the vehicle against the original digital blueprints down to the micrometer. In real time, quality assurance technicians monitor terabytes of diagnostic data, verifying the integrity of the magnetic levitation drives and the responsiveness of the LiDAR sensors. The magnetic levitation drives are engaged in a simulated stress test, forcefully analyzing the vehicle's stability and power distribution under extreme subterranean loads. Having passed all structural and electronic diagnostics, the vehicle moves to the final finishing bay, where robotic polishers remove any remaining industrial dust. Only vehicles that achieve a perfect diagnostic score earn the right to bear the official mark of the subterranean logistics network. A high-heat stamping tool forcefully etches the brand insignia permanently into the reinforced side panel, completing the manufacturing transformation. This permanent mark is a guarantee, a symbol of flawless craftsmanship, precision engineering, and absolute reliability for the demanding journey ahead. With inspection finalized and the brand mark secured, the intelligent transport vessel is fully prepared to enter the final stages of packaging and deployment, to survive the descent into the subterranean grid. Each vehicle must be secured within a heavy-duty, reinforced steel transportation crate. Automated pneumatic locking pins engage with thousands of pounds of force, anchoring the pod safely to the steel base to prevent any transit shift. Heavy steel cage walls are hoisted into place, forming a rigid protective perimeter designed to withstand immense impact and pressure. Specially formulated expanding foam is injected into the structural voids, isolating the advanced electronics from severe kinetic shock and vibration. The entire steel enclosure is then subjected to a high-speed industrial wrapping process, sealing the crate entirely against moisture and dust. Multiple layers of high-tensile polymer film bind the structure together, creating an impenetrable barrier around the sophisticated transport vessel. A final wave of thermal energy shrinks the polymer skin, securing the load tightly and forming a watertight seal for deep subterranean transport. A digital RFID routing tag is affixed to the exterior, syncing the vehicle's unique serial data with the overarching subterranean logistics network. Carefully secured with precision, the crated vehicle is retrieved by autonomous heavy loaders, ready to begin its journey to the underground grid. These finished units join thousands of others in the staging facility, awaiting deployment into the hidden city that rests just beneath the surface. The crated vehicles are meticulously aligned onto a massive, heavy-duty industrial elevator, the primary gateway to the subterranean logistics grid. Thick steel blast doors seal the surface loading bay, physically separating the above-ground world from the vast, automated infrastructure below. The platform descends hundreds of feet deep into the earth, traversing vertical shafts reinforced by thousands of tons of concrete and structural steel. At the base of the shaft lies an expansive underground deployment hub, a sprawling cavern of high-tech engineering bathed in cool ambient lights. Here, automated unpacking gantries swiftly strip away the protective shipping layers, releasing the pristine transport vessel into its native environment. A precision robotic gantry lifts the chassis one final time, gently transferring the heavy vehicle directly onto the subterranean magnetic tracks. Internal power systems initialize. The vehicle's onboard neural network boots up, instantly synchronizing its telemetry with the central grid control. With a sudden surge of electrical current, the magnetic levitation drives engage, silently lifting the multi-ton vehicle inches above the rail. Frictionless and silent, the intelligent transport pod begins its inaugural movement, gliding effortlessly out of the deployment bay. From this central facility, the finished pods descend into the subterranean network, seamlessly integrating into a system carrying the future of logistics with every deployment. To coordinate this massive subterranean fleet, an advanced artificial intelligence network monitors millions of telemetry data points every fraction of a second. Autonomous routing algorithms instantly calculate and assign optimal paths, ensuring continuous, high-speed traffic flow without a single logistical bottleneck. From the surface above, commercial freight elevators bypass congested highways, transferring tons of goods directly down into the hidden logistics hubs. Standardized payload containers are mechanically loaded into the automated vehicles, effectively replacing the need for millions of traditional diesel transport trucks. Heavy electromagnetic locking systems secure the payload in milliseconds, instantly confirming weight distribution and structural balance before transit is authorized. Once securely loaded, the vehicles merge flawlessly back onto the main transit arteries, rapidly accelerating to speeds exceeding 200 miles per hour. Massive subterranean interchanges weave together thousands of routes, creating a highly efficient, frictionless transport web stretching entirely across the country. The entire infrastructure is self-healing. Autonomous maintenance drones continuously scan the magnetic rails for microfractures, ensuring zero operational downtime, operating completely free from weather disruptions, surface traffic, and human error. The levitating fleet delivers national cargo with absolute uninterrupted precision, approaching their final destinations. The vehicles gracefully decelerate into localized distribution nodes, positioned strategically beneath major metropolitan centers, arriving directly beneath bustling metropolitan centers. The transport pods dock at high-speed urban delivery terminals. Direct vertical freight lifts immediately engage, transferring the container upward from the subterranean grid directly into urban distribution centers, bypassing surface traffic entirely. The payload rises straight into modern fulfillment centers located in the heart of the city. Autonomous mobile robots unpack the payload instantly, sorting individual packages for immediate local delivery without a single second of delay. Every package is scanned and tracked to its final destination, closing the loop on a hyper-efficient underground logistical revolution. With its cargo safely delivered, the pod immediately enters the return queue, gliding back toward the central manufacturing hubs for its next deployment. Cleaned, inspected, and fully reset in minutes, the vehicle is instantly reallocated to areas of high national demand by removing millions of heavy diesel trucks from public roads. This hidden subterranean city has fundamentally transformed urban life. This is more than a logistical network. It is a triumph of engineering, bringing cleaner air, safer roads, and unprecedented speed to the modern world. This is the hidden city beneath the earth, redefining the future of global logistics from origin to destination. At the surface interface, localized electric delivery fleets seamlessly receive cargo transferred directly from the subterranean network. Induction charging pads embedded in the staging bays power the last-mile electric fleets continuously, maintaining a zero-emission delivery cycle. Free from the roar of heavy semi-trucks, city streets return to pedestrian life, characterized by cleaner air and quiet efficiency. The economic engine of the country continues to accelerate uninterrupted, driven by a hidden infrastructure that operates completely out of sight. Behind the scenes, self-diagnostic networks constantly monitor structural integrity, thermal metrics, and magnetic field stability across thousands of miles. Instant data transmission ensures that every vehicle in the fleet adapts dynamically to weather shifts, maintenance schedules, and regional demand spikes, powered entirely by renewable energy sources. The entire subterranean ecosystem operates with a net-zero carbon footprint. Autonomous repair units maintain the structural longevity of the tunnel network, ensuring decades of continuous, heavy-duty operation. This is the invisible circulatory system of modern industry, fast, silent, and flawlessly coordinated beneath the surface of the earth, from raw mineral origin to automated subterranean transit. This is how the hidden city beneath the earth successfully replaced millions of trucks, shaping a cleaner future for all. Above ground, former asphalt freight corridors have been reclaimed, transformed into expansive urban parks and ecological greenways, a monument to modern engineering, marking the quiet intersection where surface life thrives undisturbed by heavy industrial transit. Citizens live and work in an atmosphere of unprecedented tranquility, free from the congestion and emissions of traditional trucking. Urban planning centers now integrate directly with the subterranean grid, offering transparent oversight of national cargo flow. Real-time telemetry displays showcase the staggering scale of the network, connecting thousands of miles of tunnels into a unified economic heartbeat. The subterranean network extends effortlessly to coastal ports, linking landlocked manufacturing hubs directly to global maritime shipping routes. Seamless modal transfers ensure that goods move from underground rail to oceanic vessel without a single manual touch point, from raw mineral extraction to global distribution. This monumental achievement has redefined the very foundation of human logistics. Operating day and night beneath the surface of the earth, the hidden city continues its silent work, powering the future of the modern world. This is the hidden city under China, replacing millions of trucks and shaping the path forward from origin to destiny. beyond current operations. Research facilities deep beneath the network continue to push the boundaries of transport velocity and efficiency. Next-generation superconductor coils are tested under extreme thermodynamic stress, paving the way for zero-resistance energy transfer. Rigorous stress simulations replicate 50 years of continuous underground transit in a matter of days. Ensuring absolute durability, every diagnostic metric route calculation, and system optimization is preserved within secure subterranean data archives. Long-term telemetry is permanently etched into optical quartz crystals, preserving the operational history of the network for millennia. As autonomous drone swarms prepare for their next maintenance cycle, the subterranean infrastructure remains self-sustaining and perpetually vigilant. Human oversight works in flawless harmony with artificial intelligence, steering the long-term evolution of the subterranean grid, expanding continuously across the nation. The network stands as a testament to what is possible when precision meets purpose. From the first stroke of the extraction blade to the silent glide of the subterranean fleet, every detail reflects an unyielding commitment to excellence. This is the hidden city under China, replacing millions of trucks and shaping the future of global logistics. From origin to destiny, at the core of the entire global operation, surface command centers coordinate millions of automated movements with absolute synchronization. Every tunnel, terminal, and transport vessel operates in real-time harmony, governed by advanced artificial intelligence and rigorous engineering standards, secured by redundant autonomous protocols. The network maintains flawless operational integrity across every mile of subterranean infrastructure, silently moving beneath the earth.